friend's house in the dead of night and disappears.
We just want her back. We want her safe. We want our friend.
She left here at this house around 2 in the morning.
She's just perfect, and I just love her so much, and I miss her so much, and I want her home now.
The reward for her safe return has now made it to $20,000.
I know that I'll never look at a missing persons case the same ever again.
The search expands tonight for beautiful missing college co-ed Mickey Schnick. Volunteers and police in boats, cars, on foot, on horseback, looking for any sign of her 4-mile trip home. Look at that route. You'll notice that she may have traveled right near the Cajun Dome, a large traveling carnival that's in town. The carnival opened today, but it was already setting up on Friday night. Now, Mickey's desperate family and friends searching every nearby location, including Lake Martin, which is about 10 miles from where Mickey disappeared. They're joined by hundreds of concerned citizens from several states in the area, including teams from Texas EquiSearch. However, search parties are now meeting at Our Lady of Wisdom Center on the University of Louisiana campus. And that means the headquarters for the search location has been moved. It's moved from the house of Brettley Wilson, Mickey's friend, and he was the last person to see her. Now, he told me last night his house has been searched. This is where she was last seen by him.
The police have gone ahead and, per protocol, searched my home, searched my car. I allowed them access to my laptop, any of my personal information, Facebook, email. I allowed them access to my phone. Pretty much anything they could have used that would have helped find Mickey.
Where could Mickey have gone? Give me a call, 1-877, JVM says, 1-877-586-7297. Joining me tonight, Mickey's father and sister, Tom and Charlie Schnick. Thank you for being here. And I know this is an extraordinarily difficult time for you. We want to be helpful. We want to keep Mickey's face out there, hoping to jog somebody's memory. Somebody out there had to have seen something. I want to start with Mr. Schnick. Why do you think the search headquarters was moved from the home of Mickey's friend, the last person to see her, Brettley Wilson, and that was one of the last places she was at before she disappeared?
I really think it got organized a little bit more. We had more people come in, and it's really set up pretty well. There's a lot of police over there and other searchers. The house itself is pretty small. I think it's really a little bit for security, and just so, we'd have more meeting rooms. We could have volunteers in some. We could have my family and others, the police, and all the people with their computers and all in another room. I think it was mainly for security.
You've told me that the police were checking surveillance videos in the area along that route. She was on this type of bicycle, biking at 2 in the morning, and she's a very petite young woman. Had the surveillance videos turned up anything? What are cops telling you tonight?
They haven't turned up anything that I know of. They haven't told me that they
really
any positive identification.
Well, now, the friend, Brettley, said they went to Taco Bell. Have the police said they were able to find the video of them pulling up in the car at Taco Bell, something around 1 in the morning and getting some food?
Yeah, I think it was about 1:30.
Did police find that surveillance video, sir?
Yes.
So they do see Mickey, your daughter, and Brettley, her very good friend, picking up Taco Bell at 1 in the morning, and Brettley says they later returned to his house to eat the food, and then she got on her bike and left. So cops have confirmed that. That's interesting. That's important. You know, I was looking at the map of Mickey's friend's house, and the last place where Mickey was seen, something jumped out at me. Namely, look how close the house is to Interstate 10. Check it out. It's only 2.5 miles from that house to the on-ramp. Now, you got to remember, Interstate 10 is enormous. It goes from coast to coast along the entire south of the country. In fact, I was on the 10 today in Los Angeles coming to work. So here's my question, and I will take this out to Mickey's mom, Nancy Rowe. Okay, well, we have the sister as well, Charlie Charlie, have police or any of the searchers, we know Texas EquiSearch is out there, have they told you anything about searching where the 10 goes? I mean, it goes through one state after another. We could take a look at neighboring states and see if anybody saw anything of her there.
Yeah, they haven't mentioned anything about it, but I live in Dallas, actually, so as soon as I heard about it happening, I reached out. I have a lot of people in Texas doing a lot of things for us. I know we have some billboards, some electronic billboards going up on Interstate 10 in a couple different cities and right outside Lafayette. So they're trying to get the word out and make sure people know that she's missing, and it's definite possibility that they're taking her west somewhere along the border.
It's a hellish experience what you're going through, and again, there are no words. Now, there are some eerie parallels going on with some other missing women that our viewers have been tweeting and Facebooking us about. Take a look at this map. It shows 3 women who vanished in the past year, all in the same area, the southern Midwest. At the bottom is Mickey from Lafayette, Louisiana. At the center, Holly Bobo. That was Darden, Tennessee. At the top, Lauren Spearer. That's Bloomington, Indiana. Now, investigative reporter John Lieberman, what have you been able to find out about the similarities? And first, what hits me is look at the similarity in the appearances of these young women.
Well, absolutely. And I need to point out, this is why the feds are involved, just for this reason. The feds are looking at any unsolved case that is out there right now to try and connect the dots. The feds are also, to your point, looking at this I-10 corridor and trying to find any other unsolved attempted abductions that might be out there as well. This is the very reason that the FBI is involved right now, to see if any case is linked to this and to help find Mickey.
Well, John, you also dug up some very frightening statistics about Lafayette's crime rates. The FBI gave Lafayette a crime index of 3, the safest being 10. So bottom line, it has one of the highest crime rates in America for a city of its size. It's essentially one of the most dangerous places in the United States. And we've got a slew of stats that back that up. I got to go out to Lisa Bloom, attorney for the Bloom firm, author of Swagger. You and I talked about, this war on women, that we live in a country now where a beautiful woman, or any woman, a petite young woman, let's say, cannot get on her bike at night without taking her life in her own hands.
Well, we can't, and I'm sorry to say that, because we should be able to. Remember,
Yes.
Take Back the Night marches?
Yes.
We should still be having those. But the bottom line is, for our own safety, we can't be out on our own at 2 a.m. on foot or on a bike. We should be with other people. We should all take self-defense classes. We should all have big barking dogs at home. That's our best protection, because they can't be turned on us. I mean, we have to take reasonable safety precautions. There's no way to blame the victim here or any other victim, but to protect ourselves and our daughters, it's what we have to do.
Well, take a look at the Google Street View of West Congress Street, which is, well, everybody's saying it's the most likely route that Mickey took home. It was a direct route from her friend's house to her home. But remember, she was riding a bicycle. So it's a pretty large, busy street. Now, I'm a cyclist. When I ride my bike, I often try to avoid big streets like this because I'm afraid of getting hit by a car, especially at night. You think somebody might be drunk. So she could have taken some other streets, some darker, more residential streets, and it seems like, Jim Murray, there's no safe alternative.
Well, she was on a bicycle. It was 2 in the morning. I'm a dad of a girl, 22, just turned 23 yesterday, same age as this young woman, and I would say don't do this. Don't go out alone, specifically for what you and Lisa were talking about. You want to take precautions. You have to be reasonable, and I don't blame her at all, but this is a situation where you have to be careful.
Charlie, a word, just 10 seconds. What would you like to say?
Just with the whole bike thing, I mean, it is dangerous and everything, but we grew up here. Nobody knew that was going to happen. I know, we've told her a million times not to do it, and she's very strong-willed, and she's going to do whatever she wants, and hopefully just someone will come up and let us know if they saw something or saw her. Or we're just really hoping for a break in this case.
Thank you. And again, our